The question that this video is to address is how to create a password for a patient. Okay, because you're going to have some people are going to use the patient portal and they want to know, well, how do you generate a password for the patient? You know that you can create a new patient in the system by going to new search. Also, you can go to Finder and of course look for your patients there, and if your patient doesn't show up, then you click on add new, which gets you back to where you would have been if you go patient new search, which is same place. Okay, and unfortunately they have it open up in two different tabs, but it is the same location. All right, so once you've created your patient and saved it, and you go to, it'll take you into your patient chart. I'm not gonna bore you with creating a new patient, but let's go to our test patient here, and we're in the chart. Where do you create a new patient? Right here. So over here on this side, you can see where it says portal and API access. If I were to expand this, you notice that it says, well, portal access, I need to allow patient portal and demographics choice. So if I go over here and click the pencil under demographics and go to choices. And under choices, here are some things you need to enable in order to have patient communication. Is that you want to say SMS yes. And that's for those that are going to use the text messaging module. Then this will allow you, well, especially the two-way text communication module that allows you to talk to the patient. And then you're going to say yes. Now, I've had people ask me, can we default these to yes in everybody's chart? Well, that's not HIPAA compliant if you do that, because you didn't ask the patient. And technically, you're supposed to ask the patient. And then you're going to say allow patient portal. Once you've selected those, then go ahead and click save. And it's going to take you back to the patient's chart. And it didn't reload, so let's do this. I'm going to go ahead and reload it. Oh no, authentication error. We hate when that happens. So I'm going to log out and log back in. I know what happened when I did that, but it's not a flaw or bug, but it's a security issue. When you reload certain pages, it kicks you out on purpose. So admin pass, that will get us back in. And let's go back to our test patient, which is Gary Test. And from here, oh, okay. It says email is enforced with patient demographics. Forgot to put an email address. See, it gives you good prompts to let you know what you did and didn't do. So I'm going to go ahead and click here on this pencil and go back in, because I assumed that this information was already there. So I'm going to contacts, good thing it wasn't, so I can show you. And you want to put in not the trusted email, but the email address here. So, and so put an email address in, and I'm going to save that. And it's going to take me back to the chart. And in the chart now, it changed from amber to green. And you can see where it says credentials here and create. So you're going to click on that. And now this creates the credentials that are going to be emailed to the patient. Here's another caveat for this one, is that in the notifications under configuration, that needs to be working. Okay. And when I say working, not just with credentials in there, but the credentials have to actually work, because otherwise it's going to fail to send out an email to the patient. This password is going to have to be reset by the patient once the patient gets this. So the staff can't log in as the patient, because if they do, then it's going to prompt them to change the password. So this passwords get changed when the patient logs in for the first time. And if you go to admin config and go to notifications right here, this has to be filled out, because if this is not filled out, it's going to fail to send the credentials to the patient. And again, I can't stress enough that you got to put credentials in there that actually work. And of course, if you want help with this, then put a comment under this video, and we'll help you with getting this stuff working, because we do have a test script that you can run to make sure that your SMTP information is working properly. Yes, you can use Google, but because Google doesn't have the lesser secure anymore, you have to go through a bit of setting up an app within Google in order to get the credentials to set this up for it to work. But yes, it can be done. All right, thanks for watching.